he's making some very, very clear, serious allegations.
Let him answer. Commissioner.
And the question is, why were you unable to prove that what you're saying right now before the Supreme Court? That was your moment. That was your moment as commissioner.
Excuse me.
Then you bring it here where we cannot verify what you're saying.
Can I, but Chairman.
Just hold on.
Commissioner.
I beg of you, relax.
I always play.
Just relax. That's why I'm asking you to relax.
Yes.
Yeah? Once you are relaxed, take your time, listen to the question being put to you. Don't start answering a question before it has even been put to you. That way you will save us a lot of time. Because you're interjecting, you don't even hear the question you are being asked, you answer a different question, and it clearly looks now like there is a narrative, as you are denying, you want to push. So I will plead with you, be patient. We have been very patient with you. Be patient and listen to the questions being put to you. Omogeni asked you a question. Cecily was in the verge of asking you a question. You keep interrupting. Allow her to finish. Cecily, just finish. Sorry.
Chair, mine is a simple concern. He's come before this committee. They were party to the petition that was before the Supreme Court. Did you prove to the Supreme Court that there was a variance between what was verified in Form 34B and what the chairman tallied? Were you able to prove what you're saying here before the Supreme Court?
Chair, we have.
I hope it's a question you're asking,
yes,
not answering.
It's a question I'm asking, and
go ahead.
It speaks to the question I asked you. You know, we have the decision of the Supreme Court, okay? And if you read paragraph 55, yeah, on the issue of tally, this is what the Supreme Court says, that the chairperson on his part did not make matters any better by maintaining a stoic silence, even as things appeared to be falling apart. And I asked you a simple question, which I want you to confirm and explain to us, that did you participate in the tally?
I have said
Just note that question.
That's the only explanation I wanted from you. After that, I'll be at peace.
So you'll answer that. My other question was, so that you answer them together, in relation to what you had been asked earlier. You aver that you never participated in the tallying. The forms have been verified on the floor under your supervision and other commissioners and IEBC staff by party agents. They are satisfied, you go announce, and where they are dissatisfied, there was an appellate mechanism where you go and question. When all those forms were verified and you announce, then they go to the corner where they are being now tallied. The straight question we asked was, one, do you have a single incident where a form was verified on the floor, confirmed by party agents to be the results as announced at the polling stations, because the party agents were confirming against their agents' results? They confirm it, you announce, for instance, or Commissioner Ishongo announces, the form goes to Chairman Chebukati for tallying, and from the final tally, or as the tally, because the tallies are there on the portal, you could identify that the forms uploaded on the portal being used for tallying are different from the form that was used to announce the results. Number two, and lastly, Commissioner Anderi, it's not only the commission that was tallying. There were other institutions, including members of the Fourth Estate, who are tallying. Yes. And Kenyans all over, and other people, including election observers. Are you here today telling us that the country can only believe the Cherera 4 commissioners, not everybody else who was in Bomas, not the election observers, not the Supreme Court? The country should only take Wanderi, Nyang'aya, Cherera, Masit, as what they say is a gospel truth. Lastly, Commissioner Masit or Cherera, one of them said you are called greenhorns. I would want a confirmation from you as to whether that is true. You are greenhorns, whether you are referred to as greenhorns, and do you think you having been seen as greenhorns influence the other commissioners maybe to have the divisions that you have? Because that is what is important to this dialogue committee, to inform us on the process of appointing commissioners. We are not here to reevaluate or to reevaluate the Supreme Court decision or other state organs' decisions. We are here to look for solutions. Do you think the manner through which the four of you are appointed as commissioners had a bearing to the divisions that ended up with the commission? That, to me, is what would be guiding and helping this commission. So that next, when we appoint a new commission, we must know how do we appoint a commission that will not end up being dysfunctional, as you are telling us yours was.
Thank you. Just very finally, can you also just confirm, for record purposes, that even though you are party to the announcement of results as verified, okay, you had no capacity to know whether what you announced ended up in the final tally, okay, upon handling by the chairperson of the commission, upon exclusive handling by the chairperson of the commission?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I answer first and foremost?
Yeah, go ahead now and answer those ones.
Okay. Yeah. First and foremost, I want to answer the question.
Give me time to answer on email, please.
Okay.
Yes. No, please let's also have some time. I want to confirm, contrary to the Constitution and the Election Act, the commissioners, particularly the four of us, were not involved in the tally. That is simple. And therefore, we cannot be able to say that what we announced was the same that was in the final tally.
Fair enough, Commissioner, since you also did clarify that it is not practical for all commissioners to do that work themselves.
So,
fair enough.
No, not finished. I want to answer Mheshimiwa Ishungwa. We are really here to help. We are really here to help in the Constitution and the IBC in future.
Yes.
We are not here to justify what we did or to question what the Supreme Court decision. We are not, and we do not want to go that route. We are looking at the future and saying, arising out of what is happening here, we are going to have a better commission. And that is why he gave those recommendations. Included the recommendation that there should be a body, and we are looking at a Committee on Administration of Justice to be able to intervene wherever there were issues within the commission, because you get to a point where you cannot agree, all of you or some of you, and the issues are important, and they are important to the nation. So we are proposing that there has to be a body that can be able to do that. So,
We are winding up now.
yes,
Please.
Mheshimiwa Mbalile, with due respect, we are not saying we were right and everybody else was wrong. We are just explaining the procedure the way it happened. Where there are flaws within that procedure, let the committee recommend the legal action to be taken. That's what we are here for. Where there are issues that need to be clarified, let the committee pick them up and be able to hear. Mheshimiwa Ishungwa, we are not going that route. We are here to assist this committee.
Okay.
Thank you, Anderi.
Although he didn't answer my most pertinent issue
Okay, ask him.
about whether there was a single form
Any variances in the
that
form?
was in variance with what the. Yeah, I mean, you're a commissioner. You also had access
Okay,
to the
allow
portal.
him
Let me answer
to.
that. I'm sorry.
And you don't. I don't know. Is also an
I
answer.
will very believe. All the forms were surrendered to the chairman. No commissioner was having any form. And for that reason, there's
No,
nothing,
yeah.
there was nothing to produce, because the whole document, after we announced,
You do not know.
we do not know what
Very
happened
good.
after that. That is
Nyang'aya.
Commissioner Nyang'aya?
Yes, thank you very much. A lot has been covered by my colleagues, but I want to put something straight, very clear, about the CEO coming in and giving the chairman Chebukati a 3-page, I think it was a 3-page or a 4-page paper document. And he gives him, they didn't talk. He looked at this paper and he said, oh, we have a winner. And then we are now trying to see who is the winner. And then he says, it is the deputy president. He walks out of the boardroom, goes to his office, and comes back generously with documents for each one of us. That document was a summary of county data. It was not the result for 34C. 34C is the result. Now, looking at the document, and we asked, Mr. Chairman, how do I know when I actually...
Nyang'aya, with all due respect.
No, let me finish, please, because this is important.
Let him finish.
Guide, Commissioner.
Yeah.
We did guide that we do not want to reopen the Supreme Court matter.
I agree, but you asked a question, sir.
Bit is important.
The questions that you want you to answer,
Yes.
not the process as it were. Because
and so
there are the things you said in your affidavits,
Maybe
or
that-
litigated in court. Please don't take
Maybe just summarize
But
that bit of Chebukati coming with things here.
Now that one, and so when now we thank you very much, and now then when we ask the question, what he said is this: the law gives me the responsibility to announce and declare results, and we said, but you can only do that from what we have verified, and we didn't actually know what had been verified. So he said, listen, people have been waiting the whole day.
You didn't know what had been tallied or verified.
We did not know what had been tallied.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
verified was.
Yes, we didn't know. Because it is summarized in a county format, not constituency format as we had been announcing. And so he says, the law gives me the responsibility to go and declare results. And we asked, but Mr. Chairman, is this the commission result or this is your result? And he said, anybody who wants to work with me to declare results, follow me. And we are not children. And I realize that you did make a bit of a fuss around the word arrogance. So I am not going to use it. But that's how we felt. And Chebukati walked out and we were left because in the boardroom. And that's what I want to make very clear, that we were left in the boardroom. Amongst us, therefore, we say...
Allow me, Nyang'aya, now that you have gone into the details, was that before or after the National Security Advisory Council set foot in Bomas?
It was at 4:30. The national security had come at about 2 o'clock.
Okay.
We had finished with...
And just also by way of follow-up, so by the time Chebukati walked out to go to the main stage, that's what he was doing, isn't it? When he said, like, those who want to announce the results, follow me. So he was coming to the main auditorium.
I suspect that's what he was doing.
So between that time, you are, he was the time he was just getting to the main auditorium to announce the results, that's the time you left for Serena? Oh,
No.
because that was great speed.
No, we stayed to consult. We said, what do we need to do right now? And we realized that we need to go and tell the country that we are not working together with Chebukati to the state to announce. So what then do we have to do? And we decided that we'll go to the press center, which is just out here. And we decided that we'll go there. And somebody said, no. Here, people will fight. It is dangerous. Can we go somewhere else? And we agreed that we'll go somewhere else.
Okay, just to be
That's
quick.
when you
So
went
you
to
left,
Serena.
Chebukati left you in the boardroom, he walked into the auditorium.
No, we don't know
where he went.
He left.
He left.
He said, those who want to follow me, follow me.
Yeah.
You are left seated in the boardroom.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Then as he announced, maybe that's when you went to Serena?
Because your announcement came before we were looking, there was a split screen.
Announcement came before Chebukati.
The time doesn't reconcile.
We were not in control of what Chebukati was doing after he had left the room.
Yes, but Chair.
Whether he had gone to the toilet or gone to the kitchen. We actually didn't know.
But Chair.
Yes.
These same commissioners who claim they have no idea what was being tallied, immediately the chairman said those who want to announce the results with me, follow me. They don't know what has been tallied, quickly ran to Serena, and Cherera's words were that the votes have been, the announcement is 100.01%.
Which is 231.
Which is 142,000 votes more than what has been tallied. So they didn't know what has been tallied, but within the moment of leaving Bomas and getting to Serena, they already know what has been tallied. What a contradiction. People who know nothing suddenly know the figure, even including 0.01.
That's the first statement.
Let me correct
Nyangaya, maybe you've heard what Seth is asking.
Let me correct this, because this is very, very important. Yes. We had the results of what Chebukati thought was the result, which was not the result. It was in county format. It did not tell anybody and us that Muranga, for example, that we had announced was this, because it was subsumed into a county format. When you are talking about
county format, you mean the aggregate of the votes at the county level?
At the county, not at the constituency.
Not at the constituency.
And Form 34C is all about constituency.
So let me ask, are you saying that you never populated the results per constituency in Form C?
No, we didn't.
You never.
What was given to us was on the county. We never did that.
You confirm.
We were hoping that we'll get that.
So as we speak today, can I get it clear? As we speak today, do we have Form 34C that has results from 290 constituencies?
We have never seen that. We never saw it on the day that Chebukati brought the results.
You do not have. You have not seen good answer.
But let me
just pick it up from there as you go back to Sicily. Were those matters canvassed in your affidavits at the Supreme Court?
Yes, they were.
Thank you. And we did indicate we are not reopening the case. Answer says.
Yes, now, let me just answer. The 152 that you said, 142 that you said that we knew about, we did not. It is at the Supreme Court. After we had sat down, we sat down and computed that.
But
we never said.
But I have my.
Commissioner Nyangaya, that is absolutely not true.
On my phone, I have the video of your statement.
absolutely not, Commissioner.
Serena. Cherera
Maybe you play it.
actually referred to the